Definitely a need here, and we're just trying to survive and make the community better again.
Fair Oaks Burger in Altadena is the only business still standing on its block after the Eaton Fire ripped through the community. And now the sisters who own the restaurant are using their parking lot to help feed and lift up their neighbors. Christy and Janet Lee are here this morning, joining us in studio. Good morning. And I first want to say, you guys lost your home. So what you're doing for the community is even more special because you too are also a victim or survivor of this fire. And you've been serving meals from your parking lot because you can't actually get into the restaurant, correct?
Correct.
And what has it been like? What are your neighbors saying when they come and eat your food? How are they doing?
Everyone's doing okay. Everyone's still quite hopeful. I mean, it is trauma, I guess, and it's difficult, but I think seeing us and feeling a sense of normalcy is giving them a bit of comfort. But it is a bit frustrating and confusing to just go through all the process of trying to rebuild. I think that it's a bigger hurdle than I think what people expected, and I think that's probably the biggest problem right now.
So even without your physical restaurant in operation, you still wanted to feed the community. Why?
We needed something to do because when we were open, we were quite busy, and we were just sitting at home and we had nothing to do, and we're like, we could do something. We may not be able to be inside the building, but we can use the outside of the building to do something. So that's when my sister and I decided, we have to at least try to feed somebody. There's workers out there, there's the first responders, there's people that are still in the community that need food. So that's why we decided to do what we did.
And food can be comfort. It can be part of the healing process.
Yes.
I know you just got your water turned back on.
We did.
What is the path to recovery in terms of being able to reopen?
First we thought, all we need is our water back. We can clean the restaurant and we're back in business. But unfortunately, it seems to be a much bigger problem than that because we didn't factor in the time of getting all new walk-ins and fridge, and then the process of cleaning the restaurant, working with the insurance company. It's a bigger task than we expected. I'm sure just like when people build their homes, it's going to be the same thing.
How has it been with your insurance?
It's been a bit difficult. It's been lagging. So we've been trying to be very proactive, but there's only so much we can do, and it's very overwhelming.
How can the community help?
Well, right now, just support us when we are serving food. We'd love to see your faces and have them come say hi. But for the most part, we did start a GoFundMe because at first we felt kind of guilty because our building is still standing. We have friends and neighbors who has nothing. So we're like, no, we shouldn't. And now because of the over-mounting amount it's going to take to open, we did start a GoFundMe to try to help us rebuild and open as quickly as possible so that we can do things proactively before the insurance.
One of the things that I've heard from both, the Eaton Fire and the Palisades Fire, the people who live there, is we want to build that sense of community back. We're not going to abandon our city. Mm-hmm. What is the spirit like right now?
It's high, actually. For the community, people we've spoken to, everyone's saying that they're going to rebuild, which we're very excited, and we hope that that is the truth and that's what happens because Altadena was so special, and we hope that it continues, further down the line in 3 or 4 years, that it will still be special.
And when they're hungry, they can come
see
to
us.
you.
Exactly.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Janet and Christy Lee, thank you for joining us. And